Tell tell her I said hi. Just
Shut up,
She's
Claudia.
underage.
Claudia.
She's underage.
Claudia.
oh no,
Claudia.
I take that
Claudia.
retract that back. Erase
Shut
that from
up.
erase
I
that.
just
That's fine. It's cool. Don't
Are
worry.
you recording that?
yeah.
Man,
Okay.
damn it, like
This is a Shenanigans podcast. I'm Michelle.
I'm Latin like the language.
I'm Claudia and stuff.
I'm your local dishwasher, Stephanie. Nice to meet you.
This podcast is sponsored by.
Dawn dish soap. Just kidding. No, that's an actual thing. Oh my god.
Oh god.
She said, no, I'm kidding. That's an actual thing.
An actual thing that I am using currently.
Podcast is sponsored by Rainbows. That's what it's sponsored by.
I like it. We're breaking the mold.
I'm pretty
here.
sure you said that last podcast.
I
at
don't
some
think
point.
I did. It's the first time I've ever used Rainbows as a sponsor.
For anyone listening, Stephanie's literally doing chores during this
Yes,
podcast.
I am.
She's a multitasking individual.
So if you hear
Independent woman.
any like
Independent my ass. Alright.
Almost said
I was
individual.
gonna say,
Oh, I thought you were independent. I was like, nah, fam.
That's what I meant to say.
Individual is like still not fam.
how was your trip to Taiwan stuff?
It was
Yep.
fun. Besides the like 5 times I got fat shamed, but that's totally
Damn.
Did you get
Yeah.
fat shamed by like random people?
yeah, fam. I got kicked off a ride because they said I was too fat.
Oh, that ain't no fat
No,
shaming. They just
God.
trying to save your life.
I know, right? Well,
They're trying to save your life.
that's what people told. Well, that's what people told me after I like stopped being butthurt about it. They're like, "Why the hell would you go on a ride if you can't even hold your fucking ass?" I'm like, you know what? You're right.
You're right. No, I went through that same thing, and I went to Knott's Berry Farm like last year sometime, and I hadn't
That
been there
sucks.
since I was like a scrawny little kid.
Mhm.
So I went to get on some ride. By the way, all the rides in Knott's are like way too old now. They're like way
Yeah.
outdated. They
No,
all
yeah.
feel-
I told my
they
friend.
updated everything, by the way.
I haven't been back there.
compared.
There's a bunch of new rides.
I compared Knott's Berry Farm to like a county fair that doesn't know how to leave the city.
Dude, yeah, dude.
I mean, I ain't wrong.
I
Well,
went.
no.
I went
That's how
to
it
get on
used to
this
be.
ride.
But I
Oh,
literally
hold
go
on,
every
yeah.
year, so it's updated.
Disgusting.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
wow.
on.
I
I
feel
went
Six
to get-
Flags, man. I
Hold on.
do not fuck with that nonsense.
Claudia's been trying to talk.
You just talk, man.
2 minutes.
I went to get on this ride, and there was no line. And
Yes.
I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna be first because there's nobody here. And I was like, yay. So then we go to get on the ride, and the guy was like, okay, hold on. And he tried to adjust my bar, and it wouldn't go down anymore. And I was like, okay, just make it click. And he was like, well, you're too fat.
Oh,
God.
Did he
He's
say
like,
those words?
Yeah.
I believe he did. He said it politely, I guess, but he was like, "Yeah, you're too big to ride this ride, man."
that is not bueno, famo.
I mean,
It was not.
it should just
It wasn't
inspire
cool. I
you
was
to
like,
lose
man.
weight. Like, if you want to ride these rides,
Ignore me.
No, man.
What the
What?
fuck?
My mom's
What
leaving.
is that?
I'm said bye, my
Is that-
mother.
Oh, is that what that was?
that's not
Oh
what
my
it sounded like.
Yeah.
She said, "Ignore me." That's what it sounded like.
It is. That is exactly what it sounded like.
That's how I talk to my mom now.
But it sounded like a character or something. Like
Really,
it
damn.
sounded like an anime character of some sort.
Right?
Yeah, South Park
Like, I
hired
thought-
me for voice work, please.
Like,
I literally thought that you had like some background video or something on your phone, and when you like press something, it went to that. That's what immediately popped into my
right.
Yeah, I went to Cartman cussing his mom out.
Discord has options for you to mute yourself and like deafen yourself. So Claudia, when you yawn and shit,
What? Oh, my bad.
you can fucking mute yourself.
Oh, I don't know how to use any of that shit on Discord. I'll just put the phone away from my face because me pushing any buttons, I'll disconnect my ass and still talk like I'm there. And you guys will be like, Claudia, we don't hear you, but you won't correct me. You'll be like, fuck it, Claudia dropped the podcast. So the podcast will continue. I will be talking and you guys won't be responding to me, and then it'll end, and I'll be like, yeah, how was it, guys? You're like, Claudia, you weren't in it. What are you talking about? You weren't in it.
You're in there for 10 minutes and you fucking did.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not gonna push any buttons on this
for 10 minutes.
prehistoric app.
Dip. Prehistoric, isn't it new?
Oh, you want to also hear how I almost got into a fight at a zoo in Taiwan?
Of course.
Wow.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay.
How, first off, how am I only hearing about this right now?
It's too hard to like type. I'm not gonna type you an entire novel of why I'm gonna
Since
kick
when?
this man's ass. Okay.
I've gotten entire novels about fuckboys from you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
A
Alright,
series,
but anyway.
saga. Anyway,
Go on.
so we're at this little zoo in Taiwan, and it's kind of cool where like some of the animals are like out, and you can like you can't touch them, but you can like interact with them and like get up close and take cool pictures. So
Yeah.
there was this sloth in a tree out of his cage, and he was just like climbing around, and like at this point he was just sitting there like chilling. And this fucking asshole dude like rolls up his newspaper and smacks the sloth because he wanted the sloth to move. And like,
Wow.
yeah, and my cousin and I were like, "What the fuck?" Like, we're like, "Did we really just fucking see that?" And
I
he
imagine both of you like pulling knives out of fucking nowhere. Just
I mean, we had umbrellas, so we were like prepared. But like, so like he does it again, and I'm like, before I could stop myself, I'm like, I just like screamed, like I was like, "Hey!" And like,
Jesus.
and, like,
I'm like, can't hear the rest of the story. I gotta laugh for a second. What the?
and like him and his whole like.
What did you just say, Claudia?
I was laughing and I was like, hold on, I can't hear the rest of the story. I'm gonna laugh real quick.
Okay.
He says, hey, like, hey.
Well, like either way, no matter how soft or loudly I talk, I still sound very, very loud. So
Really aggressive.
yeah, no matter what I try and do, I sound aggressive.
You leave work and they're like, have a nice day. You're like, hi,
You too. Have a good one. Come again.
You must be great for customer service.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the highest scores in my store. Do not worry. But like,
what happened? Did you beat the guy up?
No, well, like, what happens is, like, I, like, shout at him, and him and his whole, like, family, like, turn around and, like, look at me. Like, his 3 douchebag kids and his stupid bitch wife, they're like, eh. And I'm like, I just, like, look at them.
Kids
Like,
do.
fucking, I saw them throw rocks at an ostrich,
Okay.
like, 10 minutes
Wow!
ago.
The whole family was a vigilante family.
I was like, fuck these people.
Vigilante? Isn't vigilante, like, by definition, doing good?
Look,
Yeah.
I don't look. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. This whole family went to the zoo, and they decided to fuck with all the fucking animals at the zoo, and they were like, "No one's gonna mess with this dog because we're at the zoo." And I'm like, "What the fuck? You can't be throwing stuff at animals at the zoo." And
Not
then
fair.
Why do you need to say zoo
Yeah.
500 times?
I'm just saying the story. I'm just saying. Look.
No, you just
they were
said
at the
zoo 500
Zoo.
times.
Zoo.
But, like,
What the fuck
This-
was that?
I don't know.
so,
Yeah,
like, this
Michelle.
fucking this family, like, they turn around, they make a face, and, like, I, like, imagine just, like, this brown-ass, angry, Mexican-looking girl in Taiwan just fucking, like, mad dogging them, like, fuck you, like, and, like, they fucking, like, they're like, I don't know what they said, I couldn't hear them, but, like, ugh, and then they shuffled away, and I'm like, yeah, you fucking better, like, leave, like, fuck y'all, like, and then, like, all they wanted to do was get the sloth to move, and the minute that family left the room, the sloth started climbing.
But the sloths, they knew it was up. They were like, fuck this family.
I I'm like, the sloth is my friend now.
That's Craig,
I
right?
imagine the sloth like, immediately doing a backflip.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost fought this entire family. I was going to. I did not care. What are they gonna fucking do to me? Like,
Beat
Jump
you
your
up.
ass.
Stephanie,
What do you mean?
apparently I'm too fat. I could just sit on them and they'll all die.
Stephanie, you're my spirit animal.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Oh my god.
I gotta animate that whole story because
Okay.
He's always talking about animating some shit.
I know.
I don't have access to the stuff right now. I'm keeping it all in my mind. Okay, it's all in my mind. I will
She's
use it.
taking notes.
Even when you had access to all that stuff, it was still in your mind.
Look, all that's in the past.
Look.
Okay, we're in the future now. Okay.
Okay.
Meaning the things that
We're in
you
the
were
future
working
now.
on before should be done.
Look,
Are they?
look. We're in the future. We're moving. All that's in the past. Okay, we're in the
What
future now.
happened to your Destin skull?
Look, let's not talk about any of the past. Take about the future.
Let's
Future is
not
now.
dwell on the past.
Yeah, there it is.
Right? Let's not dwell on the past, guys.
Oh my god, man.
I was just watching that video the other day too. It's fucking hilarious.
Let's not dwell on the past.
Which video? What you doing?
It's you guys playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, and
Oh.
something happens, and Claudia literally like
Let's go to the
throws the
footy.
goggles off to like yell at Latin, and she like hands me the VR so it can cool down. And they're just like adding. I was like, no, you're wrong. Here's what happened. You fucked it up. And then I play back the footage, and we find out that Claudia like cut the wrong wire completely. She immediately like calms down. She's like, you know what? Let's just move on. It's just not. It's just. It's in the past.
Let's not
It's
dwell on
fine.
the past.
Well, it's true, guys. Let's not dwell on the past, all right? Okay.
my
I'm happy that we
goodness.
all understand that. Okay.
I just I love that the same person who created the quote of "Let's not dwell on the past" is the same person that said "Let's check the footage."
I don't recall that.
It's on a video. It's on multiple videos.
You know what
the
it is?
title-
You know,
The title
You know
of the
what it
video
is?
is "Let's check the footage."
no. The title of the video should be "Let's not dwell on the past." Okay, it's in the past. All right, it's in the past.
Never,
All right, so
never forget that moment.
I can't wait to
What?
get to this news about AI.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
First, before we get to that, guys,
Am I getting
Cheese.
money back?
cheese. It's amazing.
No.
I love cheese. Just want to put that out there. I don't
That's
know if you guys
all
like
you
cheese.
wanted to say
I like
before.
Yep, just wanted to put it out there. They need
What
to
does
know.
that have
You
to
need
do
to know
with
how I feel
anything?
about cheese. What? Who doesn't want to hear how good cheese is?
Literally. What does
Because
that have to
vegans-
do with anything?
Vegans.
Does it have to do with anything? Some people out there might be sitting there going like, "Oh my God, when are they going to mention cheese?" I just did that for them. I just made somebody out there really
I'm
happy.
sure
Literally
there's a
nobody.
podcast called Cheese. They will go to that.
Just a podcast called Cheese.
They just talk about different kinds of cheese.
You know what? It's probably a really serious podcast.
Yeah, they're
They go,
probably like, I like Gouda.
I like
We're gonna
Alright,
get
oh, cheese.
a message on this podcast. Just
From
like,
the
hey,
Cheese Podcast.
heard you were talking shit.
You're talking shit about cheese, dog. Like, well, no, we just mentioned it, man. Like, you don't be mentioning cheese in my hood, son. Like, well, we're starting shit we can't handle. Hold the rope.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay,
Just wanna put
I'm
that
gonna
out there.
read you guys. And you done, Claudia?
But yeah, man. I just mentioned cheese. I'm happy.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
While we're on it, the
No,
topic,
no, never mind.
rainbows. Rainbows are
We didn't
cool.
mention that. That was
just
literally
really
the
like them.
sponsor.
That was our sponsor.
Not only is the rainbows the sponsor of this podcast, rainbows are the sponsor of my life. I'm just saying.
I mean, true.
Thank you. Thank you. Stephanie understands.
Got it.
Yeah.
What were you?
All right. On to,
Snorting.
on to the AI news.
Right. Yeah, okay. So, like a few weeks ago, a friend messaged me talking about AI. And from what she said, I literally had to go look it up to find out what the fuck she was talking about. But here's the headline. For-profit school operator closing 30 campuses. Out of those 30, 18 of them are AI campuses.
Damn.
Wow.
Literally more than half of the fucking
Yeah.
campuses.
Shockingly, the Hollywood campus isn't one of them.
Why? Die! Get my money back!
You wouldn't get your money back
What the
because
fuck?
technically,
She's so outraged.
Bitch, I am out 40 fucking grand. Like, I would like that money back, please.
no, because technically the school itself is still open. These campuses are just closing. But considering that basically every campus in this state currently is being closed or has closed, it's not shocking that Hollywood is the one that's staying open.
I mean, it's probably the most popular one just because of where it's located.
And they've already sent an entire school goes down to Hollywood.
Yeah.
How much would that if like your school closed and you got sent to this other school to finish up and then that school closed?
Damn.
I'd be like, can I just have my fucking degree, please? Either that or just give me a refund, cause
Like they can't even
Right.
afford to do that.
I know.
No,
But
man. I mean,
according-
they kind of already did that though. With the LA school was there, and then when I first got to that AI, a lot of people that were there already were from the LA school, the downtown LA school.
Yeah.
That one had closed, and they moved them to this Hollywood one. So the Hollywood one
Yeah.
was really new when they were the first class of people from animation when they got there. The school was new.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
According-
they did that to with the Santa Monica too. Like, that's where all those people.
Yeah.
They closed Santa Monica, and all those people came. All the teachers and everything came over there, finished up. It's
And
not
fucked up
bad.
our school.
yeah, fuck
Yeah.
everything up.
I mean, I was out already. I didn't have to worry about it, but I was just like, Yeah,
But you still went there like every day. They probably found some way to screw you over. Yeah.
some stuff, you know.
Yeah, when they
Whenever they
started
would go
putting
into the damn.
classes in the damn computer lab.
Right, that's what I was about to say. The fucking classes in the fucking open lab. Dude, there's
Jesus.
times when I was in
Jesus
the open lab,
Christ. Jesus
fucking lab,
fucking Christ.
okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm in the zone. I got my headphones on.
Claudia, breathe. Claudia, take breaths.
Doing everything. I got shit going. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the zone. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna get done today. And then the fucking
Take a
teacher
breath.
comes in. It's just the fucking old teacher comes in. It's some white guy. I don't know. Fucking, he comes in there, and a bunch of fucking students come in there, and they're all like sitting down, like they're about to have a class and shit. I'm like, what's going on? I'm sitting in high school. I got my earphones on. I'm sitting like, I'm doing shit. And the teacher's like, excuse me, but you cannot eat in class. I was already in the class with the food. I had the food already. Bitch, fucking class. I was already sitting in the shit. You gonna tell me I gotta go? I'm like, bitch, sign outside says open lab. It's open. I'm fucking opening my mouth and eating this food right now. He's like, no, man, you gotta go. I'm like, oh, I couldn't fucking mark the bill because I technically didn't go there anymore, and I don't want to use my food.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, so I left. I was so mad. I hit the fucking lounge, and I tried to go back in there and work. And he was like, I said something to the person next to me. I wasn't even loud. It was something pertaining to what we were working on. He was like, excuse me, you gotta be talking. I'm like, man, motherfucker, I'm out of here. I'm so mad.
Jesus.
I'm like, teacher, stupid ass fucking class. We'll be back in fucking 5 Biatch. I was so mad. Like, don't be
Why did you say that part so calmly?
just saying, like, it's so annoying when you're in the zone and then you have to move, and then when you feel like you're in a place where you should be able to just relax, chill, and talk, but you can still work and focus, and then they come in, they're like, no, we don't give you no notice, son. We're just gonna come here and start a class. Deal with it. I'm like, no, fuck you. It's open up. There's other rooms you can go by. Other rooms. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You triggered me, lad. You triggered me.
Don't say anything else.
She was saying.
But
She was saying.
according, I was gonna talk about like what it said. As of right now, these campuses aren't like officially shut down, but what they've done is they no longer accept any more applications or any other students. And the reason for this is so that they can like make the remaining campuses open more efficient and they can focus on the students more.
Whatever.
So basically, hold on. Basically, what they're doing is all the money from these other campuses that they're shutting down is going to go into the remaining campuses to like fund everything else for them. But they're still
I'm
closing
so
down
happy
18
that these new
campuses.
kids get good shit, and we had to be stuck with this garbage.
Stephanie, do you want to talk about it? You sound like you have some anger.
God
inside.
damn it.
Stephanie both sounds like she's on the other side of the room from the mic, but at the same time, like right next to it.
Oh, because she's so loud, you know, she's yelling across the room at her phone. Yeah. And she's like hand washing laundry with a board and a bucket and shit. She's like,
I mean,
right.
I mean, where's the line? But like,
I'm truly shocked that we didn't just hear like a plate smash on the ground before she yelled.
I'm folding my clothes now, so like,
Furiously folding them clothes.
Yeah. Folded whatever shirt she was currently folding when you said that.
I threw my hanger. That's what I did.
I imagine her like neat folding going into like just scrunching it into a ball and tossing it into
Yeah.
Hold on, this dog is trying to hump something. Hey,
Oh,
don't do
what?
that. Don't do that. Yeah, you sit there. Alright,
the fuck?
I'm back. Well,
You never left.
You had to stop that from happening.
Well, he's don't you go over the pillow. Hey, stop it.
That's okay.
Claudia, remember that time where Latin said you can mute yourself?
I don't need to mute myself. I don't have no shame in telling the dog how to pump the pillow. You know? Don't hump the pillow. You listen
My
to me, it's fine.
my dog sometimes humps my mom in the middle of the night. It's like really funny.
Jesus.
It's so funny.
I mean, like this dog is kind of young. He's still kind of like a puppy a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't.
What
you
kind
know,
of dog is this?
Dude, I don't even know. It's like a Shih Tzu poodle mix. That's what it looks like. So it's got strange proportions.
Oh,
It's a dog.
Claudia tried to destroy.
It's a tall puppy.
oh, okay. I kind of get it.
His
Alright.
legs are really long because poodle's legs are long, and his hair, his body hair for the most part is poodle-y, but his face, total Shih Tzu face, and his tail is like a cross between a poodle tail and a Shih Tzu tail. Very strange. And I'm like, all right, dog.
From that description, is it white?
I know.
His whole head is a Shih Tzu head, and his body is like a poodle / Shih Tzu body with a poodle Shih Tzu tail. He's big because he's tall. His legs are long, but his body is puppy size, and it is odd. You know, when a teenager is in between growing before they finally reach like, you know, whatever their size is gonna be for the rest of their life, and they have that weird lengthy stage. That's what this dog is in. Don't hump that pillow! I moved the other pillow! Get off the couch! Get off the couch!
Jeez.
No. He waited for me. I was looking at him the whole time I was talking to you guys. He looked away, and then I looked back and he started humping the pillow. I'm sorry.
Oh
Guys.
my god.
I'm sorry.
Is everything good?
Yeah, I'm petting him now.
Okay.
My dog blatantly, my dog fucking pissed on my bed, like looking at me.
Damn.
Like, yesterday, I was like,
Wow.
"Are you fucking kidding me?"
He said,
Oh.
"Fuck your shit."
Yeah, basically, it was.
He was like, you weren't here for a month.
I know. Yeah, you weren't here for a month. Except for you, stupid bitch. Like,
This is what happens when you leave me.
whatever, dude.
Yeah,
My mom gave my dog a haircut, and now he looks like fucking Weevil Underwood from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Jeez. Claudia.
I'm
Glad
here.
it just went so quiet.
He literally has a bowl cut. I don't know how you could give a dog a bowl cut, but she fucking succeeded in doing it.
I need to see pictures of this
I will try my best to obtain them.
in the Discord.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I
You have way too much faith in your life.
Discord. Please, can we just FaceTime like normal people
No.
in the Discord?
I'll send a fucking carrier pigeon with a picture of my dog.
Right?
That's way easier than navigating this fucking bullshit.
So on a podcast a month from now, you'll get our reaction.
Yeah.
Shit.
Ravens will make the trip though. That's why.
What?
I did not hear that.
Neither did I. Did you say?
I heard something about ravens.
Yeah,
Ravens will make the trip though. That's why, you know.
Yeah, because they're stronger birds.
Ravens.
Yeah, I feel like ravens are really smart. Yeah, ravens.
Fun fact.
As a messenger bird, though.
Right?
Game of Thrones does.
I don't have
of
access to
Thrones.
ravens.
Bitch, you lying.
You saying that to me? Fuck your whole life. Tell me no shit like that. Those fighting words right there.
That shit's whack.
That's fine.
We
Your
are
face is whack. Your whole face is whack.
Oh my god, you guys. She's like, I know you are, but what am I?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we lost Steph.
Did we?
Yeah, oh, she's back. what?
Steph, you there?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened. Okay.
You sounded like you were gonna explain it.
Yeah. She was gonna explain it, then she realized she really doesn't know what happened. She was like, oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
I know what my closing statement is gonna be.
good for you. We're only like halfway through the podcast.
I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay.
Are you,
So,
are you, are you eating
What?
chips, Steph?
No, I'm hanging up.
Well, you what? What was that?
yeah, what was
Hanging
that?
up my clothes. I'm putting my
What's happening
clothes
to your
in the
mic?
closet.
Turning into a robot. Okay.
Yeah,
you were
I
like,
know.
That's what you sounded like.
You said hanging, and then you turned into a robot for the rest of it. And like,
oh.
it just
That's
it
been
sounded
happening
so-
with y'all on my end too, but I don't
It
know.
happens.
I hope
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't. It happens occasionally for me with Claudia, but it'll be like a second, so it's not noticeable for me.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
do have
just-
a little bit of a low signal where I'm at, so hopefully
Yeah.
that's not affecting how I
Yeah,
sound.
I'm just saying. I just said I was hanging up clothes, and my Wi-Fi is kind of garbage, so I turned off my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay,
Word
okay.
up, word up.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually that happened a lot during the first podcast that we do like this, but in the recording itself, you can't hear any of that.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it'll be fine. Otherwise, people are just going to hear a robot talking to us.
Random ass.
Anyway,
Fuck.
perfect timing.
What happened?
I know I told Stephanie this, but did I tell you guys that my family's in the process of moving right now?
Moving where? Back here?
Nah, I wish.
Where are you?
I will be, like, hopefully back out there sometime next year.
Oh, sweet.
But
Where are they moving?
Down
literally
the street.
down the street. Like,
Oops.
less than a mile from where we currently live.
You know what? The homie did that shit recently. What's up with that shit? Like the
Well, what is
Hello,
that?
guys. Who's a robot? What's going on?
That's Stephanie?
Stephanie, are you
Was
roboting over there?
No.
Something's happening.
that
Yes.
sounded like sounded
Yeah,
like
because you sound like a robot when you said no. You're like,
I don't know.
some shit.
That legitimately sounded a robot trying to, like, pretend to not be a robot.
No.
yeah, she's like totally not functioning over there.
Holy
She
shit.
said no, and it, like, warped into this weird sound.
Right.
Oh my god. But anyway, I don't know about your friend. Did they, like, move houses or apartments?
He moved to another house, like from another house.
Does he mortgage the house? Like, does he own it?
No, I mean his family owns it or some shit. I don't fucking know. All I know is he moved from a house to another house that was down the street. Like,
Well, my family... I don't understand why my family is moving either, because the other house sucks.
Oh,
It is...
no.
But, like...
like everybody was like, oh.
Oh.
Well, okay,
man.
so here's the thing about, like, the other house. The other house is technically bigger. Like, the rooms are bigger, but there's no yard at all, front or back. Like, if you walk out the back door, you
Robot,
take 2
robot.
steps. Do I
Robot.
sound like a robot?
You did. You like shorted out.
What?
Yeah,
like-
stop shorting out. Both of you guys are
I'm
shorting
not
out.
doing
Both of you guys are
anything.
robots
It's
now.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, you're fine now. It's fine.
Are your
Okay.
robotness? Is your robotness contagious? Am I
All
going to
of
become a
you
robot?
guys are Yeah, you did. Gabe, just
I
now.
don't want to. I don't want to become a robot too. No.
Did you hear her song? She put
Her auto tune.
yeah.
What are you talking about? When? What happened?
When you said no.
Oh, well, yeah. I thought they meant like the songs I make on my app on my phone because I have a bunch of those. I could play one right now.
No,
No.
don't.
No, I can play like 'cause there's some
No.
really good,
No.
some really good tunes.
There's
were
a
talking
banger in
about
there, man.
Hard,
No.
the banger mag is hard beat.
Don't encourage it, Steph.
She's so
My
maniacal.
duty. It is my duty to encourage artists of every creed.
Not
She
this time.
came to spend the night at my house and was playing that shit for my girl. I was like,
The
damn,
And
same
your
thing.
girlfriend liked it. She liked it. She said I was dope.
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
That's because his girlfriend likes you.
Look, look. She wasn't saying it just to be nice. She genuinely thought my shit was dope. Okay,
How do you
my shit
know?
is fire. It's fire.
Jesus.
What about cheese? You brought up cheese again?
I did it. Where did you
You
cheese?
just said cheese right now.
I did not. You're here.
Which cheese would you like to talk about?
You're here. No.
Why are you trying
No.
to turn us into the cheese podcast? We, they already gonna come at us.
Claudia.
In the description for this podcast, make sure you mention that we talk about cheese.
That'll be the title. Will that make you happy? It'll just say cheese.
No, don't put cheese. People will know the fucking going on.
No.
They'll
I'll
spend the
put
whole
a
time
giant
with us
thing
talk
of
about
cheese in the thumbnail.
Okay,
If it'll make you stop talking about it now.
okay. They need to know that I like cheese.
Do they though? Like, yeah. I think they really need to know that.
Anyways, what were you
What
saying?
were we talking about?
No fucking
You
idea.
were gonna say something.
Oh, something about houses. You're moving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're moving. The new house, it's technically bigger. The rooms are bigger, but there's no yard, front or back. Like, if you walk out the back door and take 2 steps, you'll touch the fence. And the houses are basically like right next to each other. Like they're so close. If you stick your hand out the window, you'll be touching the neighbor's house.
Damn.
Why do you want to touch the neighbor's house so far? Like, why do you want to touch the neighbor's house?
No one wants to touch the neighbor's house.
That's the entire point that I was trying to make. Claudia, please.
You know that shit would be dope though. Like if you had a homie over there, y'all could just
Yeah,
sneak
right.
over.
If you did.
Oh yeah, there's a window right there,
Yeah.
and you can stick your hand out.
That's
they can
my
stick their hand
brother's
out through the window, and then you can be like, "Huh, we're touching."
Apparently in my brother's bedroom.
Window.
Jesus.
But it won't be so
You would
secret because
fall.
it's really awkward to in the window, so everybody outside will be able to see your secret handshake.
You
and we'll
would
be
fall
secret.
out the house.
Secret handshake.
Because you can do a secret handshake through the windows, but
No.
people would be able to see it, and it wouldn't be secret.
Can you?
It'd be dope if like your bitch was over there, then you could just like hop over. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah, you can just hop right through that window.
That would be.
Yeah,
fun.
but that's
Like-
literally the only situation where it would be good.
Yeah, the only.
Yeah.
Apparently my brother's room is going to be facing our neighbors. So he'll literally be able to look into their house from his bedroom
it's
window.
the dad's room,
That would be awful.
and he likes to walk around naked at 8 o'clock at night. The brother would just be there, just look at the window, be like, "No, please."
But my brother likes to spy on people, so that works for him.
Whoa, fam.
Wow. Well, okay.
Like, from where we are now, no, literally where we are now, but literally, like, just look out his window at people out on the street for no reason at all.
Oh, man.
I would look out when I was living in like my neighborhood and there was like shit going down. I would be looking out.
Same, I do that, and I message Steph about it.
What?
What type of
Like,
shit
whenever
be
there's
going
like
down?
shit happening outside my
Oh.
window.
Yeah. You
I'll,
gotta
like,
be
take
cautious about that shit.
pictures.
Though.
And just like
Yeah.
send them to Steph. I'd be like, shit's happening.
When we was kids,
Yeah, I can.
there was like this teenage chick who lived across the street, and she was throwing parties and shit, and we would go sneak over, be spying on them and shit.
Jesus.
It was good times, man. Cause we were like too young to get invited, but we knew
Aw.
them. Like,
Oh, okay.
but they would be like, she
Oh,
would
that's
have
cool.
like massive parties, like movie parties, like cars would be parked like all down the street and shit, and they'd be in the back.
You were a kid?
Pool. I was like
What the hell?
elementary, middle school, some shit like that.
Dang. Okay. Shit, that's what's up. That sounds dope. Were other elementary school kids there? Should like have like
It was
like a
me-
mini party within a party? You know,
Party.
like there's a
In a party. What?
Like there's a party for adults, but they're like elementary school kids are there, so they're having their own party, but it's inside the other party, so it's like an inception party.
Don't no fucking body want no kids at their party.
Right? Unless it's like a party for kids.
I don't even want kids at a party for kids. Like,
Damn, like
You're missing the point.
we gonna turn.
if you have a
it
kid
into
at a
an
birthday
adult
party,
I
you're like,
imagine-
"Stand by my friends?" No.
I imagine
Life
that
enough.
like going to like a little kid's birthday party, like whoever's it is, and be like, "Why are all these kids here?"
Oh my god.
I would be mad if somebody invited me to a party and like hyped it up like it was an actual party, and it ended up being a kid.
And it was a kid's birthday party.
Kids party.
Like, what the fuck, nigga? You said this was like I brought a bottle and shit. Like,
Yeah, I was like, you walk in with a bottle
And
and
we're like,
music
no,
already
just
playing.
bring some
Around and
juice.
shit.
I wasn't being metaphorical.
bruh.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'd
God.
be pissed.
Bruh.
I'd be like, fuck yeah, there's a jumper.
Oh man. I've jumped in a
God.
jumper before.
ruined
That
that
shit's
kid's
fun.
party.
As an adult, it's fun.
Hell yeah.
They would all just attack you.
And then you just choke slam all the fucking kids.
Choke slam all the children.
Power bomb.
Police
horrible.
siren. That's
I don't have
happens
kids.
after you do that. What?
Don't have kids, like
That shit would be great.
I don't have kids.
just don't do it.
Oh my god, I can't imagine mine as a parent.
I know.
My kids are gonna have like great stories and a bunch of horror stories about me as a parent.
Yeah. We were talking about this one time. We like went somewhere. We went to a store of some sort. And we were talking about like if you had a kid, you would like if your kid just like disappeared out of nowhere, you'd be like, "Fuck were you? Where were you?" And they would be like behind you.
Right. I was here the whole time, Dad. No, you weren't. Like, Dad, I was. You forgot to look down. I'm short. I'm like, no, I need you close so I can see you.
I vaguely remember
like,
this conversation.
You were like, "You need to stay in front of me, like where I can see you," and he'll be like right behind you. You're like, "That's not in front of me."
I'm glad I don't have kids.
Don't.
Oh my god. What would you name your kid, Latin? If you like had the power to do that. Because you probably won't.
What
would you name your kid?
Why wouldn't I have power?
Because your girlfriend will probably name it.
Nah. Should give it up that French boy. His name is gonna be Latin, of course.
Aquaria.
What the fuck?
Everyone's turning into a robot. Please stop.
Am I roboting? Am I?
Yes,
Am I
you are.
roboting?
You sound like fucking Wally, my dude.
Oh my god. We're all
I
robots
was-
now. This is a robot
I was saying
podcast.
the name,
Yeah.
the kid's name could be Aquarius.
It didn't
But
sound robotic
I was
to
thinking-
me, so on the recording,
It was.
should be good.
Okay.
Good. Please, Claudia.
Okay, I'm
Claudia.
What would you name your kid? Aladdin? The kid that you should not have. What would you name?
He just said. He just answered, but you were too busy giving background music.
Was his name Aquarius?
No. Hold on. At Latin, don't answer. What do you think he would name his kid, knowing that his name is currently Latin Jr.?
His kid's name is Latinberry Jr. What'd you say?
His name.
Because you cut out the last. You're like, what would you name this kid? Knowing Junior. That's what you said, and I was like, whoa. I missed that old middle part that you said because you cut out. That's why I was like,
What do
the fuck?
you think he would name his kid? knowing his name
Um,
right. If you say Aquarius, you need to stop.
Where are you getting this Aquarius shit? I don't.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I was singing the song. Okay.
She got a
No.
song stuck in her head, and she was
I
like, "You know what?
did.
You should name your kid Len." That's how Claudia's gonna name her.
Okay, he
future
probably
kid.
name his
It's
kid
like the
Beast.
first song.
Just he can name his kid Beast, so he can be like, "My kid's a
Claudia.
beast."
Wow.
Please don't ever.
Don't ever what sing Aquarius.
Stop. I like that musical a lot.
Aquarius.
I don't
Stephanie
know
knows what's
what the-
up. Thank you,
Yeah,
Stephanie.
it's hair,
It's
dude.
the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius.
How do we always get copyrighted when you're in a podcast?
It hasn't happened yet. That's fine.
What do you mean? It just happened.
No, but you're gonna edit it. We won't get copyrighted. We'll be fine.
She never edits it.
Do you realize how long you were in that?
She's saying like the whole
there's gonna
chorus,
be- Yeah. like
like the
there's
part
gonna
that
be a
everyone knows.
5-minute chunk just taken out.
What kind of reaction was that? She didn't say
This was
anything.
responding
She
to what you
just-
said.
That was a line type reaction when he just like goes silent for and not breathing.
Look.
I can't wait to
Let's
watch
not-
this.
Let's not dwell on the past.
Look.
Okay.
This isn't the past. This literally just happened. It's the present.
wait.
It's now.
I reminded myself of something. I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick because it's funny.
Alright.
Oh wow! Thanks for not believing in my story.
If it involves cheese in any way,
It doesn't know.
skip.
No, so I just remind myself of it when I talk about the past. But no, so my nephew is 6, and
Exciting.
he. Oh wow.
What?
No, yeah, 6 is exciting. Yeah, he likes learning. And whenever he learns a new word, he tries to use it right away,
As
even
often
if he's not
as
sure.
possible.
Yeah, even if he's not sure. So I guess he wanted to know what this word meant. So he was at home with my sister, his mom, and he was like, "Hey, mom." She was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What does history mean?" And she was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "History is everything that has happened before right now. Even everything I just said to you, that's history, right?"
Oh,
And so
God.
he was like, "Oh, okay." So he wanted to use it right away. So he looked at her and he said, "Mom, let me tell you a history."
Let me tell you a history.
Because he's, you know, like it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. That's he's 6. Of course, he could put it together like that. I just thought it was funny because I'm like, he just
Let me tell
he just
you
makes
a
me laugh. Let me tell you a history. And he started telling her a story that happened, and I was like, man, Eric's hilarious.
I
Because he
mean,
doesn't
like,
do stuff like that.
accurate, I guess.
Well, yeah, you know what? Like, no, maybe you could use that word like that. Maybe it's something I don't know. Maybe I learned something new today.
Like the majority of the human population probably wouldn't phrase it that way, but it still works.
I know. I thought it was hella cute. And then,
That honestly sounds like something you would say, just like
I mean, there's
at
a
any
lot of
point
me.
in time.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of me, Eric. A lot. But yeah, no. So, there was
Oh boy.
there was
Another
another
Claudia
time.
in the world.
Well,
surprised.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised because I had a long conversation with Claudia's brother, and they have pretty much the same type of humor. Like, I was talking to a boy Claudia, pretty much.
Boy,
Boy.
Like,
Yeah, it
So
was
basically Claudia now.
whatever. I have boobs, okay? I'm not fully boy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm a
But
woman.
like, anytime we talk about anything, your first response was, "Are there lesbians there? Are they
Well, because I
single?"
genuinely want to know. Like, that's a valid question to ask in any situation.
It-
Like, Claudia, I'm
I
going
don't
to the
know if
store to
this
get
was.
Triscuits. I'm like, great. Are there going to be lesbians in that store where there's Triscuits?
Triscuits.
You know,
What?
it's just an example, but that's valid. You could
No,
ask that
it's
question for
not.
anything.
No.
Makes sense
Like,
to me.
I don't
I would
even
want to
know.
know. There's
You
lesbians in the store for
first thing
Triscuits.
you asked Stephanie about her Taiwan trip was, were there lesbians there? You didn't
Valid
go.
question.
Like, why does it matter?
I
You
just
weren't
wanted to
there.
know.
The second
Maybe I care
question
about the
was,
topic.
did you bring any back with you?
Yeah. You like you say it in a way as if Steph went on a month-long trip to Taiwan specifically to bring you back a girlfriend.
No, I didn't say anything like that of the sort. I'm just saying in case you happen to come across a
That's what you
lesbian
were
and pass her
thinking.
by, and the lesbian was like, "Hey, are you from America?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Can I come back with you?" And she's like, "Sure, come on back." Maybe that might have happened.
Do you know a lesbian named Claudia?
She might have said that as well too. That's fine. You know, that could happen.
That if anyone ever asked one of us that, they're like, "Do you know someone named Claudia?" I feel like they'd be sent to kill her for some reason. Like they're not
Why? Why?
like
Oh my
no one just
God.
does that unless they like
No.
have a mission and plan.
No, they're sent to give me all the love. That's what they're sent to do. To give me all the
They-
love. All the love, yes.
Maybe you should go to Taiwan and find out
Find out what.
I don't want to go
if
to
there are
Taiwan.
lesbians in Taiwan
I don't want to Taiwan. I'm gonna look.
and if they're willing to come back with you.
No.
She straight up said, I don't want to go.
I don't want to go to Taiwan.
But
Why
I'll go to
not?
Japan though.
There apparently are a ton of lesbians there.
Yeah, there's hella lesbians in Taiwan, dude. There's so many of them.
Maybe I'll check it out. It wasn't on my final destination list, but
What is on your final destination?
Japan.
Oh, hell yeah.
Japan. I want to like retire there. That would be like fantastic. I can't, but you know.
Japan's
I wanna
very
leave-
expensive.
I know.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
live like all up
Yeah.
in Tokyo. I'm sure. But yeah, no, it would be cool to at least visit. You know, because
Mhm.
I just love Japanese culture and stuff.
Mhm.
I think I really like their environment, like the landscape, the nature, everything about it is
Yeah.
like I go to little Tokyo and I'm like I could live here, just in little Tokyo, and just live
I'm-
by this plaza. Like
I mean, you
I'm really
can.
thinking about it, you know. So I wouldn't mind being there. It would be cool just to visit it. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I joined the Navy was to go to Japan, and then I got screwed and ended up being stationed on the East Coast, and I was like, nah. And whatever coast you're stationed on, you go to places near that coast. They're not gonna go all the way to the other side because they have ships on that side for that. You know, they're not gonna waste their resources. So I mean, I got to go to some cool places, but it wasn't Japan. And I was like, no, no, please, no. So
Maybe if
Like,
Shenanigans,
you didn't give
maybe if
away.
Shenanigans gets popular enough, we can go there.
that would be freaking dope. I'd be so excited. I'd be like, yay. Japan.
Just picture an entire video of Claudia jumping up and down and smiling.
Dude, yeah. I would be. I wouldn't understand shit over there, but I'd be happy I was there.
Someone could see you and you'd be like, "Did you guys hear that?" I'm having such a great time.
I want to explore
You know what?
the culture over there that they're not getting married or anything anymore. Like, there's barely any relationships out there because niggas are addicted to their, like,
They're addicted to their jobs and they're not reproducing, I guess, fast enough.
Right.
It's basically that. Like they could be married, they're just not like trying to have a baby because
Oh
the
wow.
husband's way too like invested in his job.
Or his video game girlfriend.
Oh, gross! I hate those people. But anyway,
There's a few people that have married non-real people. Like they married characters. Like someone named married an anime character. I don't remember.
5150, those bitches. Jesus Christ!
Oh wow. Okay.
What?
You already know.
What?
I just like how she said it was hilarious.
Stephanie's like been so throughout this podcast, but when we're talking, she's like really in it.
51.
Like you were like dead silent.
Well, trying to like differentiate, like, cause I don't know. I think it's my Wi-Fi and my signal that everyone's starting to sound like a robot, and I'm just trying to fucking find out what the hell y'all are saying.
Oh yeah.
She's like
sorry.
piecing together clues.
Yeah, I am fully.
She's gonna. We're gonna be talking about something. She's gonna hear one word and just like go with that. We're here talking about Japan, and she's gonna hear Claudia say like some kind of food, and she'll be like, "Oh, I love that stuff."
Yeah, I mean,
Shit's great.
that's me in
Where
real
did
life.
Claudia go?
What happened?
That's true. That's entirely true. That's
What's
you when it comes to dogs, especially. I've seen you go from like pure rage, and then you'll see a puppy, and like your voice will get all high, squeaking, and it's like in love all of a sudden.
Oh yeah,
And then you'll immediately go back to rage.
Dog. Okay. Because
Stephanie was almost about to like come to my house and yell at my parents because of my dogs.
yeah.
Cause, okay,
Because they
so
were gonna
we're
give the
moving.
dogs away.
Yeah.
Because like it pisses me off. Because like
Steph,
when
breathe.
people move, like it's like they don't understand. Like I guess some people just don't fucking get that like dogs are not, and they're also part of the family. And a lot of the times people don't fucking take into account like, oh, our new house doesn't have a backyard. Maybe we should fucking think about that before we buy the house. And then, oh shit, we have 2 fucking dogs, and now we have nowhere to fucking put them. I guess we'll just fucking throw them out like they're garbage.
Steph. It's okay.
I can hear the anger growing.
Yeah. I started like
You know what?
it felt
was
like she was
happening?
in the room.
No. As she was talking, it was really quiet, and then it got really loud. It was like that scene from Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory when they're in the boat and he's singing. And at first he's real chill.
Yeah.
Toward the end of it, it's real crazy and real loud. Like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
We're rowing. I'm like, whoa, Stephanie, whoa. She's
But
like,
yeah.
dogs.
Anyway,
It's okay, Steph. It's okay.
what happened
I
was
feel that way too. I care about dogs. I'm not making fun of Stephanie. I care about dogs.
you killed lives. You killed lives.
So Len is literally dying. He's deaf.
Dogs.
Oh my god. You guys killed that. He's not gonna come back for like another 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Anyway, while you're recovering,
Holy
what
shit.
happened was when my parents first showed me like the backyard of the house, it's like 2 feet. So there's no room in the backyard. And I'm like, we have 2 dogs. One of
One's
which
giant,
we
one's
just
huge.
got.
Is it a
Like,
Malamute?
one we got this year. What?
Is it a
No. One of your dogs is like fucking huge, dude.
Yeah,
What kind of
she's
dog
like a
is it?
bear. It's a... What is it?
It's like a
The
German Shepherd.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
Australian German Shepherd. She's my favorite.
She's
Oh,
mixed
okay.
with it. I have no idea.
But
Okay. Tell
they
what
like
so happened.
they never like mentioned what was gonna happen with the dogs. And literally months ago, before my parents even bought the house or whatever, my aunt like spilled the fact that my dad was trying to get rid of our big dog. And so I was like, are
Uh,
these dogs not coming with us? Because I know for a fact my dad wouldn't get rid of our new dog because it's literally the same breed that he grew up with as a kid. So he would die for this dog.
mhm.
Damn.
So I'm just like, what's happening to our dogs? And they're not mentioning it at all. And then I told Steph this, it's just in anger, like pure rage. Like, I'm going to come to your house and steal them. And I'm going to yell at your parents while I do it. Like,
Yeah.
and then days later, I find out that they're both coming with us, so it's fine. It's all good. And Steph's just like, good. Like, they better fucking be going with you.
How it should
So
be. How
weird.
it should have originally been. Not have this discussion.
Steph's still like on the verge of coming and kidnapping my dogs and yelling at my parents.
Like
So
the,
basically, what you're telling me is she was gonna go over there and destroy your parents. That's what she was gonna do. She's gonna destroy them.
Pretty much.
yeah, you'd
And
be a
steal my
fucking
dog.
orphan.
Okay.
How many?
As long as I get the house, I'm fine.
Oh God.
How many pets do you
Horrible.
already have?
That's
Steph?
horrible, Michelle.
Or if I can sell the house and get money for it, so I can
I
move
mean, I'm
to
sure
LA.
you can.
No.
How many pets do you
I'm
have?
happy
Steph?
that 8.
No, I have 4
It's probably
dogs.
an accurate number.
Right. I have like right now I have 4 dogs. I have 4 cats and a bird. So 9 animals in total.
Oh wow.
You were
okay, I was
close.
one off.
You were
okay.
really close.
Okay.
Claudia said that
I
as
was
a joke,
just kidding.
but like, yeah,
I was just kidding.
I know you were, but
Oh shit.
Dude, at one point in time we used to have like 7 dogs.
Why? Are you hunting?
Counting?
Like what? No. No, my aunt's a vet and like she'll will like foster like all these animals and then sometimes
Oh,
like
okay.
I'll either like it too much or she'll like it too much and we have to keep
how
Oh, I got
how does that work? Because you like everything too much. Like, I've
Well,
yet
also-
to see a pet that you have that you're not like immediately in love with.
besides Tito.
Even Tito, like you say all this shit, but Rafa once fake threatened to kick it, and you almost murdered Rafa on the spot.
If anyone threatens to kick a dog, I will kill them. Any dog. It doesn't have to be my asshole dog. Any dog.
Well, all right
Steph,
then.
like within 2 seconds, went from like calling her dog names to like about to murder Rafa for pretending, even insisting that he would do any harm to this dog.
Oh man.
Also Tito's like half the size of Rafa's huge big foot. So like I would not let a small animal near that man.
No, of course not.
But like no. So like sometimes we'll foster these animals and we'll be like, oh, we have to adopt them out like a whole litter of kittens or something. And the last one no one will want. So it's like I guess we'll just have to keep this cat.
I imagine
Wow.
Steph purposely like making sure no one wants the last one, like threatening them, if you want this cat, I will murder you. So that she'd be like, oh, I guess no one wants it. I guess we just have to keep it.
Guess we'll just have to keep on. Like that's what happened with Charleston. Like no one wanted to adopt him and they adopted the other 2 that we had. So like we just kept Charles and he's a good boy.
That sounds like my aunt's house. My aunt's house is literally so well known for having so many cats that people in the neighborhood, if they don't want a cat or if their cat has kittens, they just drop them off in front of her house.
like here's this fucking cat, you
Yeah, like multiple times, just come home to like cats in her driveway that have been left there. Someone, and they're just like, "Oh, I guess we got a new pet." Like, And the kids like immediately latch on, and they're just like, "Look at our new pet. We've already named it." Like,
Oh God.
as they're walking in the door, like they just got a new kitten like a week
Aw.
ago. It's so cute. It's like a miniature version of one of the cats that I currently have. So
Aw.
he's adorable, and he loves everyone. He's so friendly.
Nice. Most of my cats, I think, not most, like Charleston likes people and AJ likes people. Like AJ, you could do whatever. Like he loves being carried and like all this bullshit. He's such a good cat. But like the other two, one hates people. Like she's just been through a lot of shit, and the other's like very like skittish. Like she likes certain people. Like it took her like 5 years to like even let me touch her.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, one of my cats hates people, but is too lazy to ever move away from people. So he'll just stay. he'll just hang out. Yeah.
What the fuck is that Pokemon? Is your cat the Pokemon? That lazy Pokemon?
Snorlax. Snorlax. He's not fat or anything in any way. Like he'll just
someone goes to touch him and he doesn't attack. Like
yeah, like he'll just stay there. He'll meow a little bit, but like nothing. He won't do anything at all to try to get away from the situation.
That's hilarious.
And then my other cat really loves affection, and she'll come up and like bother me to pet her, and I'll pet her for like 2 seconds, and then she'll leave. She'll be like, "Okay, I'm good."
Wow.
That'll be it.
What was it? I don't know. Your orange cat, when we did your thesis, would not leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's the one that like pretends to hate people, but like
what,
won't
you're so angry at?
Like, oh my god, like,
that's just Stephanie. Stephanie's just anger all the time.
I am.
That's her default setting.
Like this
but
cat,
she
like
secretly is in love with everything and everyone.
Like this cat, fucking. I went to the garage because like fucking Michelle's like, can you please be animal wrangler because like 3 people in this house are allergic to cats. I'm like, I guess. And then
my cats. We had to put our cats in the garage because my cinematographer quite literally was dying because this cat was in the house. And Stephanie heard the cat meowing like crazy, so she opened the door and let it in. So we're like,
it wasn't
you need to get the cat. But you still, like, you fell for its trap.
I didn't know that. It's not my cat. I don't know this cat. I'm just like, oh, this fucking poor cat's crying. Let me just go check on it.
So, you fell for the trap,
so I was just like,
she was like, right when you're reaching, was it like a slow motion anime moment? Like when she was reaching for the door, you were like, no, Stephanie, it's a trap, and then she opened it.
She was downstairs, and we were filming. We were finishing up filming, I think, in bedroom. I think we were like filming throughout the house or something, and hear the cat, but it's not letting us do much. And then all of a sudden it stops, and Steph's just like, so your cat got inside. And I'm like, we're about to go shoot and film in that room. Like, after we're done with this, you need to get that cat out of that room. Because this cat, like, when he's scared, he'll just go and hide under my parents' bed and just stay there forever. Like, multiple times, it drives me insane that this cat does this, and my family falls for it every time. They'll think that he's missing. Like, they will go on this, like, search party, check outside, they'll check the neighborhood, and he's just under my parents' bed. Every single time. That's always where he's at. Like, because usually he'll hear, like, food in that we have, or cat food in, and he'll come running. So when he doesn't, they're like, he's missing. He got out. He's lost. And they'll just like panic and worry, and he's just hanging out under my parents' bed.
That cat is smarter than your entire family.
He's dumb. Like, he's so stupid. He wonders why.
Smart ass cat.
He wonders why, like, the food's half gone when he didn't want to come and get it. And I'm just like the other cats are like, oh, I guess he doesn't want it. I'll take it.
Why is my food gone?
Because you didn't want it, you stupid cat. Also, he's just in the way all the time. Pick a spot and lay there. One time I was going downstairs and he was on one of the steps. And he like literally took up like half of the steps. So I had to like go around him. All he did was look up at me like, hi. And a couple hours later when I was going back up, he stretched out. So now he's covering the entire and I can't get upstairs at all. And he's just like unfazed by anything.
Wow.
You couldn't
Like,
So your
you
cat's
couldn't
like-
stop the step.
I'll literally, I'm just like, can you move? Like, I'll poke him a little bit just to like curl up or do anything so I can get around him. And he'll just look at me like, can I help you?
No, guys, no.
Like I remember
I-
during your filming, he like when I was in the garage with him, he would cry because he wanted me to carry him like a baby. Like
That's shocking.
Wow.
He usually hates when people carry him.
he wanted me like I would carry him. I would sit in the chair and he would just fall asleep, and I'm like, I am trapped here forever. I can't.
Yeah.
It's
go.
probably because he knew that you're the one that let him in. So he's like, if I cuddle up to this one, she'll let me back
This
in.
one.
Right? Cuddle up to this one.
God,
That's probably what they're thinking too, you know.
they meow so fucking loud. These cats.
Oh
Just
man.
that loud. He's such a crybaby, but like nothing's ever happening to him. He'll just sit there and meow for nothing.
My life is the worst.
That's literally it. That's literally it. Like at random points at night, he'll just like be upstairs meowing, and I'm like, did he get hurt? Is he trapped somewhere? Because sometimes they're stupid and they get into my room, which they're not supposed to be in, and they'll lock themselves in and won't be able to get out. So they'll just start meowing like crazy, like let me out. And so
Wow.
I'll go and check on him to make sure he's okay, and he's just hanging out at the top of the stairs.
Just
Nothing.
crying.
Nothing's happening. There's nothing happening to him ever. That's all he does is meow and cry and whine. But he also hates people, but secretly loves people. Like,
Oh, so he's me? Is he me?
yeah, exactly. He pretends that he hates affection, but will just sit there and let you pet him
Me as
while
fuck.
pretending to not like it.
Wait, what? What did you say? What the heck? Oh man. Did I tell you guys about the cat that I used to have?
Probably
It was
not.
a cat from hell.
Oh
Cat
boy.
from hell.
This cat was the spawn of Satan. And
I feel that
No, I'm so
phrase
serious.
sounds familiar. I feel like you've
But
told
it-
us. Go
but
ahead.
it was because he hadn't been neutered yet. So
Oh,
what happened was my
Yes.
my sister's mother-in-law needed someone to watch her cat. She was doing something to her house. I needed to watch him for like a month. I don't remember why, but whatever. So my sister's like, "You watch this cat?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." It was back when I had my own apartment. And so I was like, "All right, fine. I'll watch this cat." So it's no big deal, you know. Watched cats before. I had cats. And cat, you know, no big deal. She says, "Okay, just so you know, this cat only likes dog food. He doesn't like cat food." I'm like, "How the fuck did that happen?" She's like, "I don't know, but they told me to tell you." And I was like, "Okay." And so she told me what kind of dog food to get, and I was like, "This cat is fucking funky, but all right. It's like, you're eating dog food, and you're all right with it, then fucking fine." Oh, that cat. All right, so I would go. You guys know my old schedule from AI. Okay, I'd go, wake
We
up in the
don't.
morning like at 11 or 12, go to fucking school, be gone at school till school closed. School used to stay open till 12. I would stay there till like 11 or 12, and then I'd come home late and then do the same thing. I, you know, class, whatever. So that was my life for like the first 2 years of college and shit. So this fucking cat, okay, needed so much fucking attention, and it's just me in the fucking apartment. I come home at like 12:30 at night and shit, and the cat meow 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 meow. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to go to sleep. Meow 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 meow. I'm like, so I pet the cat for 5 minutes, and then he'd calm down. As soon as I stop petting the cat, meow 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 meow. Like, no, I can't pet you all night. So then the cat would fucking go do something else, but it would only be temporarily. Like the cat would literally keep me up all night with his meows, and finally he would fall asleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm like, thanks, I gotta get up, bitch. Thanks for that. Right? So then fucking, not only that, okay, the fucking dog food that this cat was eating did not agree with his body. Even though the cat liked the dog food didn't like the cat, okay? So I had a litter box in the bathroom, where it should go. And the cat, it wasn't a covered litter box, it was an open litter box, okay? And I had it against the wall. I came home from school one day.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
And the cat went in the litter box, but this cat had ultra diarrhea or something because it shot from his ass onto the wall and dripped into the litter box. He shot out at the wall and dripped off of the wall into the litter box. And I was like, the fuck is wrong with you? Who does that? What kind of cat are you? I was so mad. I had to clean that shit up.
Sounds so gross.
Okay. Then on top of that, okay, this cat, I found out the hard way this cat was not neutered because it all made sense when I came home one day because this motherfucking cat, I caught him trying to pee on something and I knew it wasn't pee. He was peeing like he was trying to mark his territory and I was like, hey, don't do that. So he didn't do it. Right? So there was another day where I fucking came home, okay? And this cat was on my fucking bed and my blanket out of my bed. And he got on there and was in a position, he was circling around like he was about to. I was like, don't you do it, don't you do that. And I had to go to the bathroom at the same time, so I went in the bathroom, which is like kind of right there, but I can't see. So I had to like hurry up and use the bathroom and get out there to stop him from peeing. So like, as soon as I freaking got out of the bathroom, the cat he had already started peeing. And I was like, no, you stop. So I smacked him, right? I smacked the cat to get him to stop peeing. The cat fell off of the bed and onto the floor and fell on his back with like his legs open. But guess what? This cat was still peeing.
Jesus.
The cat did not stop. I sat there and said, stop peeing! Stop peeing! I smacked him like 2 times. And the cat was just looking at me like, just taking it. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm already peeing.
Yeah.
I was so mad because it's a different type of pee. When they're marking their territory, it's not regular cat pee. It's like stinky ass fucking hormonal pee. So like, that shit smelled like hot liquid cat ass. And then the motherfucking cat, right after he gets done peeing, then he gets up and runs away like he's all scared and shit. I'm like, fuck you, cat! Fuck you! I was so mad at that damn cat. I was so mad. That cat was the cat from hell. And then when he came to take the cat back...
How long ago was this?
This was a while ago. Like years ago. But like literally...
You're so mad. It sounds like it happened like a week ago.
Oh, it's fresh in my mind. Literally, like fucking... When the cat went back to where it was supposed to go, I asked my sister about it like the next day. I was like, so how's the cat doing over there? She's like, oh, the cat's fine. I was like, what do you mean the cat's fine? The cat shat all over my fucking litter box. The cat peed all over my fucking face. And the cat fucking sat there and kept me out all fucking night. What do you mean the cat's fine? She's like, no, she took him and got him neutered. I was like, oh, she got him neutered right away, didn't she? Like, I'm so mad at me. I was so mad at my sister. I was so mad. I was like, oh my god. I was like, why did you tell me before I watched this cat? This cat wasn't gonna hide. I was mad. Cat from hell. Cat from hell.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
That's a great story.
He looked at me in my eyes when he was peeing. When he was peeing it, he looked at my eyes. He stared right into me. He said, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna finish peeing on that cat. Let me see that cat today. Got some choice words for that cat.
Alright.
Okay.
We can go ahead and start wrapping it up. We're coming up on an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh god, okay. Claudia, do
True
you want to
story,
start
guys.
off
True
with
story.
the ending statement?
With what?
You want to start off with your ending statement?
I just want to say that
Fuck that cat.
I am... Fuck that cat, for one, yes. For two, I just want to say that to all you lesbians out there, I too am a lesbian.
Okay, Latin, your turn.
I too am a lesbian. I'm a lesbian living in Los Angeles. And
I'm bisexual. Latin straight.
No, you didn't have to. It's about, I am a lesbian, and I'm a proud lesbian.
Yes.
And,
Really? We
And I
didn't know
love
that.
and I love rainbows.
Got it.
All right.
Is that it? Okay, cool. Latin.
Ending statement. Fuck Game of Thrones.
Look, bitch, you said that to make me mad. When I see you again, in your face.
What?
Okay.
So when I see you again in your face, that's the
Let me
only
talk about Game of
word.
Thrones, son. Let me talk about Game of Thrones. Watch the shit. Watch the motherfucking shit.
I tried.
Oh my god,
Okay,
shit.
okay,
Watch
Claudia.
You gotta watch
Shut
more than
up.
2 episodes.
Shut up.
You gotta get
Shut
into
up.
it. The fucking story
Shut
is
up.
amazing. I'm just like, yeah, that's just me. Bitch.
Claudia, are you good?
Just tell me he has to stick with it, man.
Just
stick with it.
okay. You done? But it's over. It's over. Gone. Stephanie.
I'm done if he doesn't say shit about Game of Thrones.
Claudia, shut up.
Okay. I don't really have an ending statement. But I've been playing Pokemon this whole fucking time. Besides
What is a Pokemon like that? Pokemon.
Pokemon, Pokemon, whatever the fuck. Well, I pronounce it like 30 different ways, but that's cool.
That's which Pokemon though.
Fucking Sun.
Why do you care?
I was just saying, as long as it ain't fucking Pokemon Go or that.
Oh no,
She's
I
like outside walking around during this.
yeah.
It's midnight.
That's what those idiots were doing.
When it first came
at
out.
all times of the night.
Man, that shit lasted for
reason,
like a
because
whole
they
year.
stopped playing that shit. It was so.
A lot of
stupid.
my friends still play Pokemon Go.
That shit's dead.
A lot of
Why are they
them.
still
A lot of my
playing?
friends too,
Niggas-
because they updated a bunch of shit. Apparently, I know a bunch of people that still play it, and I'm like, how? Why?
they just trying to
Amanda
be
still
committed.
plays it.
Why?
I don't know.
There's literally
You know why, guys?
You know why they're still
Because
playing
don't.
it?
Pokemon,
Don't.
gonna catch
Don't.
up with
Because
you and
nobody else is
me.
playing it, so they can get on top of all of the shit. You know, like
I mean, I guess.
You good,
they
Claudia?
get some type
Yeah.
of achievement out of the dead community.
I mean, I never got to play it either because I didn't have it. I didn't have it on my phone.
Oh yeah, you didn't have a phone that was able to play it.
Yeah, my phone was gay.
And by
It was
the
so-
time you did, it was dead. It was gone.
It was nothing to
Yeah, my
be
phone-
excited about. In
my
the
phone
first
was
place.
just really bad. Yeah, but I really thoroughly enjoyed watching videos of
Is that your
people
dog?
obsessed with it.
Yeah,
It was
I don't know what he's barking at. Oh, someone came home.
He's like, I got an ending statement.
I have something to say.
These idiots are getting robbed.
great. What's your
Good,
statement?
Claudia? Are you good?
Well, I never even said anything. They were still talking. I'm good.
You
I
haven't
just,
stopped talking.
oh, you're talking. I just want to
Since Latin's statement, you've been all at it.
I just want to say that I remember during Pokemon Go, while I was watching a video, and it was on this freeway in another country. It wasn't even the United States. Fucking people pulled over all these cars. It was nighttime. They pulled
Oh, I think I
over
saw that video.
and ran to the grass. It was like hundreds of people running
Fucking
to the
ridiculous.
grass off the side of the street to catch a Pokemon. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? And it was great. I thoroughly enjoyed all that shit.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest distractions for people. Like, I mean, like distraction from like Illuminati type shit. Like,
What happened
Yeah.
to ending the podcast?
I don't know.
Like, you
I don't know.
guys just started talking about a whole other topic.
it can happen.
Well, I mean, because they started about Pokemon.
They're
and
ending
then that reminded
statements.
me-
No, they're ending statements. That's it.
Okay. Okay. There was another time.
No,
where people
no.
got really obsessed
Claudia.
about Rick and Morty sauce.
We
and
can talk
McDonald's.
about it on another podcast.
Rick and Morty sauce.
We're
and
ending
McDonald's.
this one.
Remember that shit?
Yes.
I didn't hear anything you said, thank God.
Rick and Morty sauce and McDonald's.
Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. It's called Shenanigans. You can find it by going to YouTube, typing in Shenanigans, indoor baseball. Our video should be the first one. Watch that and subscribe. Also, check out Latin and Claudia's channel, even though they don't really post anything ever.
Hold on. I just want
Yeah, we're gonna put more day. We're putting out there. Like, I mean, we're trying to put it out there. Come on.
two
Their
blue
YouTube
men
channels are
spanking
featured on the
videos.
Shenanigans.
Check out the channel.
Hey,
Getting back
I don't
in the
have a
game.
YouTube channel, but I have a dank Instagram.
You said a
What's
damn
your Instagram?
Did you say I have a
It's-
dank Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, just
I
checking.
thought you said damn.
I mean that too, but like,
Link
Oh no.
Steph's Instagram will be in the description of this podcast.
yeah, it has a
Anyway,
Powerpuff Girl icon instead of my face.
anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this nonsense. I'll talk with you guys or at you guys next time. Bye.
Later, skater.
Uh,
Yeah.